I need one more clown to round out my carnival display, and that clown is the scariest one of all, Pennywise here. I'm going to have him coming up my basement stairs because what is scarier than seeing something out of the corner of your eye coming up the basement stairs? I'm actually going to round out the whole display this year. I have used Pennywise coming up the stairs in the past, but just as, him by himself. This time I'm going to use lots more props and make it a whole little Pennywise display. So we will talk about that here in a moment. But the first thing I want to do is deal with the artwork that you saw at the bottom or on the landing of the stairs. That would be these. Now, normally I like to take the artwork out of a frame and replace what's inside. It's not really possible with these because the backs are sealed. Sometimes I just take creepy cloth and drape over the artwork and it hides it and it's good. It's, it adds to the creepy factor. I wanted to actually replace it with a neon You'll Float Too sign that I saw, but I think I've already gone quite a bit over budget on this year's display. So I'm going to do the next best thing and use a printout. I've got two printouts here. One's, of course, the You'll Float Too balloon. The other is the paper boat. It says SS Georgie on it. I figured that might really help round out the display. And really, what I probably should do is take black construction paper and cover this and maybe cut this out and stick it right in the middle. But I am not going to do that today. I don't know that I have that much black construction paper. So I'm just going to take the plain white paper and sort of cover the frame, and then we will tape on the boat. And then I'm still going to cover it with creepy cloth, but just enough so that you will still see the image. Our first piece. And our second piece. So it's not perfect. Hopefully you can't see the tape too much. It's going to be so far in the background, I'm not worried about it. Let's go put these up. I really like the way these look without the creepy cloth. I think it's very graphical, kind of gives it like sort of a pop art look. But let's go ahead and put the creepy cloth on and see what it looks like. There we go. I think it does tone it down just a little bit. Before I put Pennywise in the scene, I want to build it up a little bit with some slime around the perimeter here. It's going to glow under some black light and give the illusion of this being the sewer. To make our slime, I bought this fluorescent green paper on Amazon. It comes in this nice big roll, and because it's fluorescent, it is going to shine underneath that black light. I love things that glow under the black light. A lot of my living room decor does so he's going to fit right in. Now, I printed out a couple of different sizes of a slime template. I think I'm going to go with the larger slime, so I went ahead, cut it out. I'm going to now trace this onto the green paper. This paper is very thick and glossy. Might make it a little bit difficult to trace on there, at least with my pencil. I might have to get a marker. But I'm going to go ahead first and measure out the amount I need for each wall. Even with my larger template, I could get both walls cut out of the same sheet of the paper because this paper is so wide. Now, to make my template, I printed out two of the printouts, but I don't want them to just continually repeat in the same pattern that's so obvious. So I'm going to flip one around and tape them together like this so that the pattern is a little bit more varied. Now, using my Sharpie, I'm just going to trace around the template. Then just move my template down and keep going. Now we're ready to cut it out. And we're finished. We have my row of slime, and I realize I could probably just flip this cutout bit and have more slime without having to redo the whole template. With a roll of blue tape and a lot of wishful thinking, I got the back wall finished. I'm hoping it won't be on the floor in the morning, but let's go ahead and do the side wall. All I'm doing is making simple loops out of the blue tape and taping it along. While I'm here with my blue tape, I'm going to take my bag of rat silhouettes and place a few along the ledge, because what is more appropriate for a sewer scene than rats? Next up, I have these printouts of missing child pictures. These are the characters from the movie. I'm just going to put them along the wall here. At long last, I get to see my good friend Pennywise again, but he's going to require a little assembly. He's back. The only thing that he still needs is his red balloon. Let's go get Georgie. I am pretty happy with the way our stairway turned out. We do have one more thing to do, and that is replace the light bulb here with our black light so we can see the slime all lit up. And I will do that here at the end of the video, so watch until the end to see what that looks like. I also seem to remember in years past that Pennywise looked more up at the viewer, so I probably am going to prop the front of his feet up so he tilts back a little bit. Just to give you more of that direct eye contact when you're passing by. If you want to see that, you're going to need to stay tuned for our final walkthrough video, which is coming up very soon. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. So that's going to do it for our stairway display. Till next time, everyone, take care and happy haunting.